Hello. I'm having technical difficulties with Stardew Valley. So we're gonna see what I can do, if I can fix it or not. I'm also dropping frames like crazy already. All kinds of technical difficulties tonight. I even tried to get a Halloween model ready, and that did not pan out. There's something very wrong with how I normally apply blend shapes. So might just be a chill out stream for a bit. Or another thing we can do, if I can't get Stardew Valley working, is I might check out the Lofi update. I haven't used it in a while, but they did a Halloween update. Let me turn on my hands, and then maybe we'll do that. There we go. Hands are on. And then let's maybe go ahead and open Lofi instead, because I don't think Stardew is gonna work for me tonight. It's so sad. I'll have to change the title. Check out Spirit City. Halloween update. So I'll change the title and change the thumbnail. I don't know what I change it to though. Maybe I'll just find a Spirit City Halloween picture and we'll throw it up there. Or maybe what we'll do, actually, let's just go into the game and we'll make a thumbnail. So I'll open up Spirit City, which is actually what we're listening to in the background right now already. And I did notice they had some new music, which is fun. But hopefully everyone has had a good couple weeks. I wasn't able to stream last week because I was not feeling well. Let's go ahead and go into the game. Spirit City. Will it pop up? Yeah, cool. And then you guys are able to hear the music, which is good. And then they're already playing the spooky melodies. It's so cool. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna figure this out. Let's check out the new update and then we'll make a new thumbnail. I'm a little sad Stardew Valley is bugging out for me. I'm hoping I can recover everything. It just keeps crashing every time I load the game on my old save. So I'm hoping it wasn't a corrupted thing and it's just a mod being a little wonky. But we'll check out this for now. So let's check out the new decor. I didn't wish they had like a way to filter out for just the new ones. I'm pretty sure it's all the ones at the bottom here. So we have spooky ghost in different colors. But let's actually go ahead and make my character look a little different. See if they have any new hair with the new update. I don't think so, but I might change it to this. And then no new horns. And then for clothing, they do, I don't remember these bows or these hats. So that's fun. So let's maybe go with this. And then see what new tops they have for Halloween as well. Oh, they got ghosts and stuff. That's cute. Let's do this pumpkin sweater. And then got any cool leggings to go with this? Oh, they have some cute skirts. I don't remember those being there. Might go with that skirt actually. And then let's see, any new socks? Ooh, that kind of works. And then let's get rid of the boots, unless they have something cool for that as well. They have pumpkins. Oh, that's cute. Okay, well, let's go with this. And then make this the screenshot. So let me take a screenshot of this. And we'll make that the new thumbnail. And I apologize for the last second change of what we're doing. I will try to get Stardew Valley up and running again for the next playthrough. And then we'll edit this stream's thumbnail. There we go. Not perfect, but definitely can check out this cool update for Lo-Fi sessions, which I've been really enjoying for working on stuff in the background. But let's go ahead and maybe take a look at the wardrobe again. We kind of just briefly did it for the thumbnail, but let's go ahead and change up our hair to be green. I really wish you could make your own ombre. Do like dark green. And then let's change our eye color to be blue. That's good. I like that. I like this hair. I don't know if this hair is new or not. I don't remember it being there. Maybe I'll turn up the stream music for you guys. There you go. Should hear the music a little better now. It's about the same on my end, but should automatically turn down too when I talk, which is hopefully not too jarring. All right, so go back to clothing. I don't remember these bows being there. They kind of remind me of the bow Kiki had in Kiki's delivery service. Oh, there's a spiderweb one. That's super cute. And then more traditional witch's hat. I like that. Ooh, I like this one. The blue one. That might be better, actually, for us. And then it looks like they have new headphones, too. Oh, so this looks like the one based off the new monkey. With the gaming controls. And I'm pretty sure this is like the monkey's head at the top. I like the headphones. The pumpkin headphones are really cute. Maybe we'll do the pumpkin headphones for now, actually. And then we'll switch back to the witch's hat later. That might be cute. And then glasses. We have these ones. I don't know if any of these are new. I've always wanted to try circle glasses on me in real life, but I always feel like I'll look not cute in them. These are more accurate to what I would wear. I don't wear glasses too often, but when I do. Go with this for now. And then I do like the sweater we picked, but let's kind of go through the rest of these. I can't, again, tell which ones are new, but I don't recall these shirts. Very cute. And the jack-o'-lantern is really cute as well. A lot of fall stuff, not just Halloween. This is very cozy looking. And then got some sweaters. I really like this one. This is something I would buy for myself. I think we're gonna stick with what we had on. And then take a closer look at all this. I think all these skirts are new. Oh, this one kind of matches what we have a little better. So I think we had that one on. They both match pretty well. Very cute. I love the ghost and the skeletons. I'm thinking let's do this guy. And then, oh, that's kind of cute. Kind of like what we had on. But I also kind of like this two-tone color thing going on as well. Oh, the stripes are cute. I like that a lot. And then maybe let's pick... I was kind of hoping there was one that was like blatantly pumpkin to go with our theme. But maybe we'll go with something... I kind of want to cover our legs, but I don't know what would be best. Maybe just going with like that. And then I think we'll keep our pumpkin slippers. I wish they had made more spirits companions for this update. I'm pretty sure they did not. We're gonna keep our kitty. And make him a ginger kitty though. The black cat matches more with the Halloween aesthetic. And then let's go ahead and look at the room as well. So we saw there was some new wallpapers at the bottom, which kind of made them a little easier to find. So I'm not sure where the new and the old stuff ends and begins. They did make a new spirit this update. Okay. Maybe we'll see if we can look at the spirit index then. During cool autumn nights, something can be seen stalking the skies. The sounds of other nocturnal creatures herald its arrival. Okay. So we're gonna want it to be night. And then... I don't think it mattered what activity we did, but it sounds like we needed sounds. Is it just night? Yeah, okay. Night forest. Is that a candled axolotl? Yeah. Waxolotl. Oh, I didn't even recognize the pun until you said it. Oh, okay, yeah, let's go look at that real quick. I know I've unlocked it, but I don't think I've ever actively been using that spirit companion wardrobe. I never recognized the pun until you said it. That was a good catch. And then what colors? Oh, we could do orange for Halloween. Very cute colors though. I like this one. Reminds me of a Ninja Turtle a little bit. I kind of wonder if they did this one on purpose. It looks like Raph. Oh, this one's super cute too. I think either of these would go good for like a Halloween aesthetic. Let's do this. Oops, not exit the game. And then if we go back to the spirit, yeah, it was Waxolotl. I don't know. I guess I didn't read the name and connect the dots before. Ninja Turtle is definitely the reference there, yeah. I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. All right, and then we go back to decor. We'll just decorate at night. Matches our theme. Change up for Halloween a bit. So we had the stone wall before. But I'm thinking let's change this stone wall to be maybe one of the ghosts. Kind of like the white one. And then I'm guessing the side walls are exactly the same wallpapers. Yeah. I don't know if I want to change those. Though we could go with this. What are these? What's this pattern called? Damask? I think it's called Damask. And then... Oh, I can't see it too well. I would change the lighting, but I kind of really want to see the new spirit companion. So we're going to keep going with it. And then... kind of want it to like kind of match. Is this the chill out game? I don't think I know anything about it. So I originally planned the stream to be Stardew Valley. However, I was having technical difficulties with Stardew Valley. So I switched to this update. We've covered this game once before. It's called Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. It's a productivity game is the best way to put it. So you can decorate your own lo-fi room, which is what we're kind of doing now. And then you can change the setting, add sounds, listen to music in the game, lo-fi music. And then you can unlock spirit companions, which is what is on our decks. That's the Waxolotl. And then we're unlocking a new one right now. And then you can just kind of use this for productivity. And I'll kind of show the productivity tools again if we would like. But yeah, it's a Pomodoro type of game. So the Pomodoro is kind of the main selling point around the game. It's not really a game meant to be played as much as you have it on in the background while you're doing other things. And I'll kind of show that off now. So let's go ahead and change this to the black pattern that we have here. And then we'll go back to the decor in a sec, but I'll go ahead and show those productivity tools. So the primary productivity tools they have a to-do list. I don't really use this, if I'm honest, but if you want to make a to-do list for yourself to check off while you have this in the background, this is a very good tool for that. And I think you can have multiple lists. Yeah, so you can have multiple lists if you would like, and then you can tab between them. So if I wanted to like add some task on this one and that one, we can see here, I can switch between the lists very easily and check mark them off. And actually, I got experience for that. You do earn the experience, and the experience gives you, I think it's spirit tokens or something. And that gave me 500 from leveling up. And then that's what you use to unlock decor and more wardrobe items and stuff. So you have your own lo-fi character that you can customize. The room is fully customizable. It's so cool. I'm not very familiar with this genre, so I'm gonna compare it to Vampire Survivors. I've not heard of that game, actually. I'll have to check it out. But the other tools, there's a habit tracker. Again, I don't particularly use this for some of the other tools, but if you wanted to track certain habits, like maybe you're bad at checking your email, so you could have like checking your email as a habit, and then you can say what days you've done them. And then there's a journal. And I kind of said this in my original review, but I would not personally put anything super personal in a digital journal because everything that is digital is able to be hacked. If someone steals your laptop and opens the game, they might see your deepest, darkest secrets if you put them on this. So I'd use this for more like brainstorming, or if you want to use one of their prompts, I think these are pretty innocent prompts to use. So like, what are the 3 things that made your day great? This is a good way to, you know, end your day on a positive note. Or they have some stuff for the beginning of the day too, like, what am I looking forward to today? So these are good, simple things you can use to kind of put yourself in a good mindset, either at the beginning or the end of the day. But again, just be mindful, digital journals are not secure. But then the main tool that this is used for by almost everyone is the Pomodoro timer. And if you don't know what that is, some dude that used a tomato timer named it the Pomodoro technique because he used that tomato timer to basically say like, hey, I'm going to work for 15 minutes or 20 minutes. You can make up whatever number is good, but typically you keep it an hour or under. And then I'm going to take a however long break. And then you do that however many times. And usually after 4 or 5, and we'll call these kind of sessions Pomodoros, then you would take a longer break. So let's say you wanted to work for 20 minutes, and then you wanted to give yourself a 10-minute break, and then you wanted to do that 4 times. And then that'll give you all that time of productivity while giving yourself breaks. And then at the end of those Pomodoros, you've done a good job, and you can take a longer break from that. So we'll actually go ahead and start it, have it in the background. But that is the primary purpose of this game, is to have it be like music and sound effects in the background. And then basically just using this to motivate you to do productive things. But you could even just like play games in the background if you want and listen to the music. But yeah, so they did have a Halloween update, which is what we're kind of checking out now. Again, this was kind of all impromptu since I wasn't able to get Stardew Valley working for this stream. But it's a very cool productivity tool that I highly recommend. It is available on Steam, and again, it just went through another update. And with each update, they kind of add more wardrobe items, more items to decorate your room. They've been adding spirit companions, which are these companions that sit with you and do activities with you. And it's a very cute game. It's not really a game per se, but it's a very cute, again, like productivity tool / game. And you do like level up just by using the game in the background. You don't actively have to be having it on your screen for you to be able to unlock spirits and to gain experience. Yeah, the timer is really cool. There's a lot of people who find Pomodoro timers very effective for helping them stay productive. So it kind of depends on the person whether or not Pomodoro will work for you. Some people find that they need to play around with the time to figure out their perfect timing without being taken out of the flow. So some people might, you know, not want to take a break in 20 minutes. They may want the full hour because they like that continuous flow of being productive. I know some YouTubers do use this, and then they'll kind of like edit videos and stuff in the background for the 20-minute working session, and you're kind of just chilling out, listening to music with them, not really talking per se, and then they'll have like, you know, a 10 or 20-minute session of like hanging out with chat after. I've definitely seen this used for that for YouTubers, but I think it really is geared towards people doing like work, or you can even have this on in the background, throw your headset on, and then go do chores. I've done that before, just have it on with the speaker, and then I'll go clean the house and stuff like that. It's a good way to use it as well. So you don't have to be locked in at the computer. And then I showed this off before, but there's different activities you can have your Lofi person do. So we're at the desk now, which is kind of like what Lofi Girl does, right? So you can write, which is kind of, I think, what Lofi Girl always does in her background. You can just type. And then speaking of typing, there's different sound effects you can add. So like if I was typing and using this kind of background, I can turn on like keyboard noises. And then I'll shut up for a sec. You can hear typing going on. Now I want to turn that off just because that's not really the vibe we're going for quite yet. And then another really cool thing about some of these sounds though. So like we have the Night Forest sounds on right now to unlock the new spirit companion. But if I turn this up, you'll notice you can hear them a bit better. And then you'll also notice very subtly in the background, the number of like fireflies and everything increased. And then if I wanted to say also turn on the wind, you can see the wind going on in the background as you're hearing it. And then you can adjust how much you want to actually hear the sounds. Let's say I wanted the sound of rain, so there's like a soothing rain. And then you can actually see it raining in the background. It's very cool, and I find rain very soothing, so I actually do have the sound effect on quite a lot. And then similarly, if I wanted to move my activity to, say, the fireplace. So now we're on this comfy chair, and we're writing here, but let's maybe like play on a Nintendo, if you will. I could, again, use the sounds. There's a cozy fireplace sound, and when I turn that on, the higher you turn on the volume, you'll see the fire goes from like a small fire to like a roaring fire, depending on how loud the sound is. It's very cool, very interactive. We'll stay here with a little bit of fire in the rain. And then I'm gonna turn down the night forest a little bit. And I think that sounds really cozy. Vinyl noises is a nice touch. Yeah, actually, we can turn that on. Now the vinyl noise, it's like that, if you've actually listened to a vinyl record, it's kind of that scratchy noise in the background. And I'll turn off the fire so you can hear it better. But it's very cool. So you can really just ambiance whatever you like. Again, I'm going to turn on the rain and the cozy fireplace. But there's even sizzling like you were cooking, birds chirping, whispering creaks, there's cat purring. And then if you want to pretend like you're by an ocean or a distant cityscape, that's all sounds here too. So the game gets a lot of really cool things to have, just putting you in the zone in the background. And that's really kind of the purpose, right? You're supposed to be being productive while playing this. So you have the Pomodoro timer going on, you're listening to Lofi. Because Lofi does not have vocals, it doesn't distract you from your work. So you can have a nice cozy soundtrack, cozy sounds, and it's really just what the point of the game is, to put you in the zone for focusing and being productive. Yeah, it is some really cool detail. I actually don't like when my vinyl makes those noises, but I like it. I like it in every other context, yeah. I don't own a vinyl, but we were just at a friend's house that did have a vinyl record, and it sounds really nice. I can see why people are really into vinyl records. So when you see this spinning right here, it means we are actively unlocking a new spirit. And I've unlocked all of the spirits so far, except for the new one that came with the Halloween update. So it kind of looks like a bat of some sort. But we'll see what he ends up looking like when I unlock them. I don't know if I'll be able to unlock them this stream. Sometimes it does take some time. One of the things I actually don't like about this game is how easy it is to unlock all of the spirits. I don't mind the hints and how easy it is to determine from the hints. I think that's good. But the amount of time, it actually isn't that long. So if you wanted all the spirits, I don't think it would take you more than a couple days of having this on in the background while you're working to do that. I wish it was a little bit harder, a little bit longer. And then let's go ahead, check out the rest of the decor. See if there's new wall borders. I think they might be the same wallpapers, yeah. Any new floors? Oh, there is a new floor. I don't know if this like dragon scale thing is new. It kind of looks like a cushioned carpet. But there's some spider webs. That's cool. And then again, the ghosts and skeletons. I really like the spider web. We're gonna go with that one. And then ceiling, nothing new as far as I can tell. Oh, there's new lights. Oh, I love the lights. So I do have hanging lights in the room. And right now there are these moons, but the ghosts, those are new. And then there's jack-o'-lanterns in orange and pink. There's some candles in various colors. I really like the jack-o'-lanterns though. I really like the ghost. We'll see if there's other lights. There's usually another set of lights. You'll see the ones along the banister and by the curtain. Let's do that. So we'll go to the bay window. Oh, there's more scenery in the background. Okay, so there's some like different cityscapes and stuff they have, but it looks like they made some new ones for fall. Oh, it's dark though, so we're not gonna be able to see them perfectly right now. You know what? We can temporarily not look at or be unlocking the new spirit. Let's go ahead and make it day. Let's make it evening actually. And then let's make it not rain for a sec. And then let's look at the new, whoops, lighting. So bay window. Where was that actually? There we go. Scenery. So these are the ones that existed previous to this update. Or sorry, these four were the ones that existed previous to the update. But it looks like there's quite a few more now. So this is new. And then they have it in a different color variation. So one is kind of more standard for spring, summer. And then this is very clearly fall. And then they have another fall scenery that's kind of in the hillside. A giant pumpkin in the background. That's so cool. And then a lunar moon with a castle, or crescent moon, I should say, with a castle. That's very cool. I really like the pumpkin. Let's see this pumpkin in different lighting. Sorry, I always press escape, thinking it'll take me back. The escape wants you to exit the game though. So keep that in mind if you download. Escape does not take you back to the previous menu like my brain wants it to. And then we'll change the lighting again. I want to see how much that affects the background. And then actually, we'll go to the bay view window. There we go. That'll help. And then let's just look out it. And then we can see how the lighting affects everything. Ah, it looks so cool at night. Very, very ambiance. Or good ambiance, I should say. And then let's go ahead, make it night again, and we'll turn on the night forest. And then that will slowly again unlock the new spirit. And then let's go ahead and go back to decor. So we were at the bay window, and then let's look. Yeah, okay. So we just did the jack-o'-lanterns, but let's do the beam accents now. And it looks like those are the same. So I'm going to keep them as they were. And then trying to remember. No new chairs. There's probably new rugs if I were to guess. Yes, there is. Oh, look at the jack-o'-lantern. Oh, the spider one's so cool too. Ooh, I like the orange spider one. Oh, and then they have like sigils on the ground. That's very cool. If you had a more plain carpet, this would look really good. But let's go with the orange spider web. And then for chair, I'm really surprised they didn't do a jack-o'-lantern chair. I feel like that's a missed opportunity, like a plushie, like something like this, but a jack-o'-lantern. We could temporarily change it to orange, but I don't love that. Could do a donut. Doesn't 100% match, but sweet treat, right? Put in as like an apple fritter for fall, something like that. And then, oh, there is some new wall decor as well. Ooh, I like that a lot. We'll go with more orange. I kind of wish they had done more. I don't know, like jack-o'-lanterns on shelves and stuff, you know? Though I suppose this could work for like a witchy potions lab. And then the bookshelf. I don't think any of these are new. So I might keep that as it was. And then let's see, was there any new curtains? Ah, I think these are new. They're like spider webs if you look really closely. And we might just do black. And then cushions. Yes, there's some new ones here. Oh, this one's a pumpkin. I'm sitting on it. That's the one we're gonna go with. Oh, the waxolotl on the pumpkin, or sorry, the orange cushion is so cute next to the ghost and the pumpkin pillows. And then the hanging item. Where is this even? Oh, I see. It's like in the bay window. So we could do... I had moons. Oh, the moons still look so pretty with this though. I'm thinking... Let's do that. And then... I really like the purple. You know what? Actually, let's do the purple moons. Or purple planter and purple moons. Because purple and orange go so well together for Halloween. I really like the ghost pillow. I should get one of those. Yeah, it's so cute. I need more. I need to decorate for Halloween. I haven't quite started yet, but I really want to this weekend. Waxolotl really reminds me of the black candle from Hocus Pocus. It does, actually, now that you say that. Can you imagine if, like, the book is alive in that movie? They should have had the candle be alive, too. That would have been cute. I briefly considered getting an axolotl a long time ago and never did. All right, so this corner is done. The bay window is done. Let's look at the bed. So I can't tell if they made any new frames. We're gonna keep the current frame and see what new bed sheets there are. Okay, so they do have a jack-o'-lantern one. I really like this one though. So let's go with the purple. We'll kind of go purple and orange. They did have bat ones though. The bat ones are cute. And again, I think there's some new fall ones as well. I can't tell which ones are new and which ones are not. But we're gonna go with the pumpkin one. And then let's see what wall decor. Oh, they have like a witch broom thing like on a bat mantle. Sorry guys, words failing me tonight. And then they have one that's like pink. I kind of wish they had done more broom options than this. And then they had like mirrors. I will say, I think the wall decor they could have done a little bit more with, but there's always next Halloween. And then side table, doesn't look like there's anything new with the side table. And then for the decor, they do have some jack-o'-lanterns, or if you just want pumpkins to decorate for fall instead of just Halloween. Ooh, I like the candles. We're gonna do the orange candles. And then let's do the desk next. No new desks. No new chairs. The wall decor, I'm guessing, is going to be very similar to the other wall decor. Yeah. Oh, sorry. We're looking at the ones over here. Let me get my Pomodoro timer out of the way. I like the fox portrait. The spooky portraits is kind of cute. Maybe we'll do the spooky portraits. And then what else do they got? They probably got more spooky portraits. Those aren't super spooky. And then that's cute. The bookshelf with the pumpkins and stuff. That could also work for fall. Maybe we'll do that because it's just kind of the different flowers from here. So we'll do the bookshelf. And then for our snack, we had boba before. It doesn't look like there's any new boba, but let's switch to tea because I think that's very fall themed. So maybe let's do this cup of tea. Yeah. I do feel like having a nice, cute, like pumpkin mug. I love coffee cups. I feel like there's a missed opportunity with the snack one to not have really cute mugs. But yeah, let's do the tea. And then again, kind of like the same ones that were on the end table for the bedroom. They have a bunch of candles, some cauldrons. That's kind of cute. So we did the candles over by the bed, but they have oh, they have floating candles. That's cute. Oh, I like that a lot. Let's do the purple floating candles. I think that is super adorable. And then the side table, which is what we have over here. No new side tables, it looks like. So that sound you just heard is the Pomodoro timer telling you to take a break. Now I'm streaming, so I'm not actually going to take a break. But basically, that's, if you have it on in the background, how you can tell the Pomodoro timer is up. So it's kind of a recognizable sound. It'll do the same exact sound when it's time to work again. So like work again. So that is the only thing you want to keep in mind is if like you're taking a break, if you step away, you might want to look at the timer if you're not keeping your headphones on. This game definitely kind of intends for you to have headphones on, listening to the music and listening to the sounds to be able to know when the timer is up. Otherwise, you'd have to look at the game quite a lot, but that would distract you again from that productivity. So it's not really intended for you to like keep hopping back and forth between this and whatever else you're doing. So side items, I'm guessing it's gonna be pumpkins again. Yes, so it's kind of the same stuff in all the tables. Let's do the jack-o'-lanterns though. Oh, actually, no, let's keep the spirit index. And actually, let's see if they have a new spirit index. No. So we'll keep our spirit decks, I should say. And then for the other item, we'll change that to pumpkins. That's cute. I might change the desk away from the RGB. That's kind of close to my desk. I don't have this like shelf thing. But I love sit-stand desks. It's so nice. We could also do the purple since we're doing the orange and purple for our theme. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do orange and purple. And then the only thing I want to see, I don't think they had a new set of lights for this wall right here. So we can look. Beam accents, yeah. It was the same as the other beam accents. So nothing new. And nothing that would match this better, in my opinion. So we'll keep it as is. That looks much better now. Yeah, I love being able to decorate the room for the season. To me, it's just a really cool aspect of this game. And again, I like that even the outside you can change, right? So when Halloween ends, but it's November, you could easily change some of this to just be fall oriented. And what's really cool is this game will just keep doing updates, adding more decor. So this can always change. And again, because it's a productivity tool, you might find that you always want to use it. So there's not really too much tools or game tools like this on the market, especially not to this degree of customizing, being able to customize it. So that's kind of the Spirit Halloween or Lo-Fi sessions, like Halloween update. I think we covered everything besides unlocking the new spirit. We could try to do something in the background and see if we can unlock the spirit. Should change the desk color. Big house, moving castle vibes. Yes. I really like what the company behind this is doing with this game. So again, you can find this on Steam. I'll see if I can find a link for you guys, actually. And, oh, you know what? I am curious. So obviously the sound Night Forest changes the bugs. But what is there wind-wise to move? Okay, I will say since there's no like leaves or anything in the background here, the wind doesn't have like a background effect. I was curious about that though. Oh, thunderstorms though, it does darken it. That's cool. I wonder if you'll see lightning. Oh, you do see lightning every now and then with the rumbling and then the rain. That's cool. That's a vibe. That's a vibe right there. I like that a lot. Also, we covered the noises last time, but the white, pink, and brown noise are like scientific noises for concentration, and each one does something a little different. Like white noise is really meant for concentration. I think brown noise was the one that was meant for like helping you to fall asleep and stuff like that. And then one of the activities you can do is like meditating and stuff. So that's kind of cool. But I like how you can always change your character and stuff too. That is one thing I hope a future update brings more of, is more hairstyles and stuff as well, because I do think the hairstyles is a little limiting at the moment. But still a lot of cool features in the game. Oh, the wind should whip up the fog. Oh yeah, I guess it is a little foggy out there. If I turn down the rain... So there's a little fog, so if I turn up the wind... I don't think it's touching the fog too much. But I think a little wind noise with a little rain. That's nice spooky vibes here. And then, oh, this is the other thing. So obviously there was a new soundtrack with this for Halloween. But every update, they've added a new soundtrack to this. And there's many soundtracks for the game. So all of these were with the launch of the game. And then they added like refreshing study sessions, I think, in the last update. And now they've added spooky melodies. And again, this is all lo-fi music, so no vocals or anything. But really cool music. And then you can also find this music on Spotify. And again, all this music is supposed to be copyright free. I've never been tagged for any of it in my YouTube video, so if you do streaming or anything, it's supposed to be safe. And so far, for me anyway, it has been the case. It's been safe. So Steam, Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. And it looks like it's 25% off right now, so it's on sale. So I will link this to you guys. If you were interested in it, it's here. And then, again, I did intend to play Stardew Valley and for this to be a longer stream, but this was kind of a last-second pivot. Maybe we could do something in the background and actually do some work. I can show you what I was trying to do for a Halloween model, but I couldn't quite get the model up and running with all the blend shapes to get the mouth and everything working as intended. But I can show you guys in Vroid what I had in mind, and you guys could give me some feedback if you like. Didn't want to do too much because I'm working on another model update right now, but I was hoping to do a Halloween kind of like in-between outfit. So let me share my screen. There we go. So I darkened the hair and the lips and then put on a new outfit. And this is what I was just going to temporarily go with. I think I could have probably matched the outfit better, but I didn't, again, want to put too much work. But I thought this would be like a fun little thing to do, assuming I can get the motion stuff to work, which might take me a bit, but hopefully I'll have it up and running before Halloween. Very pretty, thank you. I was pretty happy with the quick turnaround because this took me all of like a half hour to do, like in Vroid. This dress is from Cruddy, who made my current outfit, but my outfits right now is extremely heavily modified. This is not really modified at all, but I was pretty happy with it. Black lipstick or something similar. We could try that. We can go ahead and just consider this like a working session. Let me actually see. Was Lofi? We were in the middle of a break, but we can maybe... Can we fast forward? Skip current timer? We'll just like let that go off in the background. Let me go back to Vroid. So if we go to lips, darken them. I don't know about black, but keeping it like dark red. So that sound in the background was us being in another working session. Something like this is black, as black as it can go. Without me modifying the texture, which I can do. Again, we're trying to keep this a little minimal for Halloween, but something like that might match. Is that cute? Because this is about what you would see when I do the motion capture, because I kind of have it closed in to like the chest up. So that could be cute. Eyeshadow. Oh, we could do the eyeshadow. So, oh, and we could do the eyelashes too, maybe. So the eyelashes I have matching my hair, but we could play around with those. Oh, that's not gonna register actually. Oh, apply color. Oh, eyeliner is what I'm thinking of. So if we do like blue instead, try to match the dress a little bit. And then we still have a little green in there. That'd be cool. And then eyeshadow. This one might be a sec. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna duplicate. Okay, so if you need like a rundown on Vroid, you're a 3D model, but 2D textures are flat. So if you've ever had like a candy that has like a pumpkin shape, but you unwrap the foil around the candy and then it's flat, it's the same idea. So if I look at the body, it would look really weird because you're looking at something flat that wraps around a 3D object. And Vroid kind of like, if you go into the textures, kind of lets you just play around with it, right? So I have a lot of textures that I've made. So I've made the eyeshadow here. And we'll see all the different layers that I made. So we can see I made like an orange layer. And technically that matches with Halloween, but not necessarily this outfit. So what we can do is duplicate this layer. We'll hide the old one. And then we'll alpha lock this, which just means I can't go outside what it previously was. And then let's make it black eyeshadow, maybe. And then do that. So that's like what my eyeshadow was, but like just made black, which isn't a huge difference. So we could play around with it more. And actually, let me rename this so I know what I'm doing. Halloween. There we go. And then Do I want to go more with it? Actually, what would happen if I layered them? So keep both. So it's a little dark. What if I moved this up? And then reduce the opacity. So something like that. So now we still have the orange, but it's a lot darker than it was. So like that. Very subtle difference. I'll zoom in a little bit for you guys. This is kind of what you're dealing with when you deal with Vroid, is like, does this look good? Should I go back? That kind of deal. But this is Vroid for you in a nutshell, is being able to just play around with the different textures. A lot of the textures I made, and then some of them I purchased. So the dress I purchased from a person on Cruddy, named Cruddy on Booth. And then the eyelashes I purchased from another individual on Booth. But most of the other textures are my own. The eyes I gotta redo. I did do the eyes on my own, but I did them originally on I was gonna try to make a 2D model, then gave up. But I moved the eyes I made on the 2D model to the 3D model, but the texture is not the same resolution as I needed it, so it's a little wonky. But you can see the dragonflies in my eyes a lot better on this screen than you can on my actual model, because I've never zoomed in enough for you guys to see. I like that so far. Yeah, I'm glad. I think these were very good suggestions, so thank you. And then I did darken my hair, if you can kind of tell. Not a lot. I wanted to, again, not work too hard on a new hair, so I just darkened the current one. So that's what we're working with. I think that looks pretty good so far. Yeah, the dragonflies are very subtle. I'm hoping in the future to make it more noticeable, but there's only so much you can do when you're zoomed so far away from the eyes. Like if and I don't know if I'll mess up Warudo when I do this. If I go close. Sorry, you guys are getting double right now. I'll turn off me. And how I have it is the dragonfly moves a bit when I blink. I don't know if you can tell. But just subtly, I have the eye jiggle. But yeah, I was having a little trouble with getting the blend shapes to work. So I use a tool, it's called Hana Tools, and I haven't used it in a while, and it was not working for me for the Halloween model, so I had to figure all that out again. I might try a different tool this time though. The jiggliest dragonfly, yeah. But yeah, so like if I go to my eyes, I think it's on irises. Yes. So you can see where I kind of just like copy pasta'd the live 2D stuff, and then I kind of edit it from there, because like, wait, where is it? So this is, sorry, this is a little cursed when you see certain layers get turned off. But so this is what I copy pasta'd from the live 2D model that I was trying to make. And then I was like, wait, I actually want the dragonfly to be separate so that it can jiggle. So then I went back to the live 2D and got rid of the dragonfly on that layer. So then I was left with a more glassy eye. And then I wanted to darken around the irises, so I did that one here. Vroid's a lot of just playing around when you get into making your own textures. It's just a lot of like messing around and finding out. And then for photo editing programs, if you're ever interested, it's nice to be able to like edit more nicely on a different photo editing program, because you only have these tools on the side. So I use either Photopea, which is free and it's browser based, or I use Clip Studio Paint, which is not free, but it is a very robust tool and I highly recommend it. The no pupils is kind of perfect for, yeah, I guess that's true. The only thing is, I do feel like the eyes add a lot to being able to, one, you guys can see what I'm looking at for one. So I think if I were to do this, maybe... Sorry, I'm trying to... figure out. I actually don't need this layer. I can delete it. But we could play around with this a little bit. So if I duplicate this, and it's alpha locked already, I think. We could like do that. Or even like what we can do is just darken the eyes. And a good way to do that is to undo what I did. So we just have the duplicated layer and multiply, and that'll darken the eyes. And then we could turn that up and down. And then we have darker eyes, which kind of looks, that's kind of a vibe. Kind of look at the eyeliner again. And then play with the color a little bit more. That maybe. Yeah. And then the other thing we could do, go back to the irises. We could... I don't know what this will do. Give it a... Oh. Oh, that's interesting. So if I make one blue... Okay, maybe let's do this. Let's delete this layer. Give ourselves... What's it called? Chemo something? Where your eyes are different colors? That makes you look like you're on drugs with tricks too. But yeah, you can do cool effects by using color calibration. Now, color calibration works best if you don't have color in the texture and you're just using like a gray, like a grayscale picture. But you can get cool effects if you do have color. So like if I wanted to add more blue, that's one way to do it. And then make this one like red, maybe? Or pink. So we have some pink going on, like purpley pink going on with the other eye. It looks a little wonky. I actually don't think I want them different. Just do like that. I try not to, I will say this, I try not to touch the eyes too much because I think you got to think about it like you're a person. Like even if you put a costume on, I guess you can change it with contacts, but like your eyes never change, right? And I think with VTuber models, you got to be a little careful not to change too much or you don't look like yourself anymore. And I think eyes is one of those things you got to be careful changing because it can be a very distinguishing characteristic of your model. But that is cool, this effect. I think it's probably safer to just maybe slightly darken them for Halloween. Just a little bit. Like that. Kind of makes them pop more, honestly. Might be something I consider for the actual model update I do, because I think it looks better a little darker like that. Makes the dragonfly pop out a little more. And the grass. So that's the other thing I did with my eyes, is this bottom texture is grass. And I did that because it kind of matches the dragonfly aesthetic a little bit, right? Check on the game. Still unlocking the spirit, and then we're still on our working session, which I can move that back here. Heterochromia, yes, that's it. Yeah, the eyes are like a copyright thing to me. Yeah, it's I I think it's an important thing for both humans and VTubers to have distinguishable eyes, I think. So this is kind of what we're working with now. I think these are all very good changes. So thank you guys for helping me make suggestions. Now I got to figure out how to get blend shapes working, which if you don't know how I run my model is I use an iPhone, which tracks my face, my real face. And if I smile, it matches it on my VTuber for the most part. And that's how puppeteering works with VTuber models. And then my hands I'm tracking via, what's it called? Elite Motion Controller. So I have a little necklace on. And as long as my hands are in range of it, I can roughly track my hands and my fingers. It's not perfect with the fingers. Like if this is a thumbs up, kind of works out. But like, I can't like flip you off. That I've tried, like, just to see, like, how accurate it can be. Like, I can do peace signs okay, but I can't, like, do individual fingers too much, except for the thumb. But then if it loses tracking, you'll just see sometimes my arms go down like this. But you guys can't, I don't think it's too jarring when it happens. Would you consider adding reeds to the grass? Yeah, you're right. Like reeds, like, what are they called? Cattails or whatever? Are they called cattails? I don't know if they're called cattails. Maybe that's just where I'm from, calls them cattails. Yeah, I'm thinking of cattails. I should add that. That's a good suggestion as well. Let me make note of that somewhere. But yeah, that's kind of what I associate to when I'm thinking about like a dragonfly scene. Sorry, I have a ton of dragonfly stuff in my room, and I'm just like looking around, seeing what backgrounds they're using now. And you're right, cattails are definitely a part of them. But yeah, so Vroid's pretty cool if you ever want to make your own model. It is free, it's on Steam. Just be careful to, if you're buying things off Booth to customize your model. And some things are free on Booth. Always read the terms of service. You want to make sure, like, if you're streaming with something, that you're able to use it for copyright reasons and stuff like that. So, and then always be wary that terms of service can change. So, you just always want to be a little careful when it comes to what you're purchasing and buying off the internet, obviously. So, if I go out of the texture editor, we'll just save these as new items. And then we'll see here, like I can switch back to my old ones, and then these are the new ones we made, and then I can rename these. And then we'll just call this Halloween. And then I think it was the irises. We'll call this Halloween as well. And then there is cool ways to take screenshots and everything in here. I like turning off blink. And then you can have her either look at the camera or not look at the camera. There's different poses, there's different post-processing. So I like turning on anti-aliasing to high. You can also turn on like motion blur, color grading, all kinds of things. But this is how I used to take all of my screenshots for like thumbnails and stuff. So like they got a couple default poses here and then some animations. So it's pretty cool. So like this is a cool one I like when I'm modeling. I think this is a very pretty Halloween outfit. I gotta get those blend shapes working so I can use this in a stream. The necklace is trying to censor your free speech. This mini tutorial is very helpful because my friend has expressed interest in VTubing. Yes. I always recommend, always, if you're trying to get into VTubing, go the free route first. So if you are okay with a 3D VTuber, and I like 3D VTubing because you can do a lot more motion capture work, which is how I originally got interested in VTubing. Vroid, perfect, because it's free. It comes with a lot of textures and stuff already, and I can even show you some of those textures. And then it's easy to find assets on sites like Booth or Etsy. Again, always read the terms of service though when you're purchasing stuff. And then if you're into 2D VTubing though, there's a lot of like assets you can get off Booth that are free. Again, always look at the copyright though. And similarly, if you want to do even simple stuff, you can draw a picture like on a program like Photoshop or Clip Studio Paint. And there's ways to animate those pictures called, I think it's PNG VTubing. Very basic. A potato could run a PNG tuber, and there's all kinds of programs. And I think it's very easy to get into for very little cost. And there's no reason to spend lots of money on a VTuber these days. There really isn't. Unless you're like making a lot of money from VTubing, just go the free route, go the cheap route. Yeah, the gloves are cool. And I think when I am able to get everything going for motion capture, you'll see the gloves more because I do try to use my hands when I'm streaming with the Leap Motion controller. So we'll see, I am on a break. Again, I'm not really going to take a break for the purposes of this stream, but again, we just have this on in the background. It's what our music is playing through, and all of the sound effects. We're earning experience in the background, which again, you can use to get more decor and wardrobe items. And then we're slowly unlocking a new spirit. So very cool. Oh, I didn't even notice. I forgot to mention this. Your spirit companions, they'll sometimes do the activity with you. So I'm meditating right now, and the Waxolotl is also meditating right now. So, like if I'm reading, the Waxolotl was just there. But some of these will do the activity. So meditating, the Waxolotl was joining me. But some of the other spirit companions, and I'll just temporarily switch them real quick. So like, there's a knitting spirit companion that's super cute. And actually, oh, there's like a jack-o'-lantern one for this one. I think that one might have been there already, but super cute. But if I go back and then I knit instead, we'll see like that spirit companion is knitting with me. Like they have their own like knitting needle and stuff. It's super cute. And then some of them will even like game with you. So if I go to the fireplace and game, look, this spider has like 4 little Nintendo things and it's playing with all of his legs. It's so cute. And they'll each do little activities and stuff with you. Not necessarily every activity. I think the cat and the dog do the most like activities, so to speak. And the monkey. I think the monkey does a lot of the activities. But they're all so adorable. I love them. I love this pumpkin knitting guy. I even though I don't knit, I don't crochet, I think he is adorable. I forget what his name is. Where is he? The arachnid. I love the puns. I really do. Also great tail workout, yeah. And then, yeah, this one's, it really is the cutest thing. But yeah, there's so many spirit companions, and they're all kind of like a pun a little bit. So like Sun Quill, like I think I unlocked it through writing, like with a quill, you know? Vu to do, like a to-do list. And then the monkey was one of the ones that was added in the last update. And if I wanted to do the monkey and then Don't think there's like a Halloween one for this guy, but we'll just temporarily have him on. Obviously, the monkey comes from a console and he plays games with you. I think he does the other stuff. No, he doesn't knit or anything. I think most of them will meditate with you. Yeah, so like here's the monkey meditating. Very cute. And then go back. Again, I think the one that does the most is the cat, which is the default companion. And this is the default color the companion comes in as well. But yeah, you'll see in a lot of the activities, it'll like sleep. He reads, which is so cute. Meditate. He plays with the ball of yarn. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then you can even like draw as an activity. Very cute. I guess that's kind of like what we're doing right now with V-Roid. Is something like, we're not really drawing, but we're being creative. Oh, we did it. We did it. We unlocked him. We unlocked the new one. Oh, he's adorable. What's his name? Hexwing. On the darkest of night, hexwings can be spotted gliding through the skies, hunting for their prey. Their wings are adorned with magical runes that weaken and soften up their targets, allowing these spirits to swoop in and sink their long fangs in for a bite. Fortunately, hexwings are frugivores, feasting solely on fruits and nuts. Unlike normal bats, which rely on echolocation to navigate, hexwings use their large ears to detect magical energy. Their ears twitch and glow in the presence of a spell being cast, often drawing them to nearby witches. My research suggests they delight in assisting with the brewing of magical elixirs, their talents adept at transporting small spell components to cauldrons. Normally solitary creatures, hexwings are known to gather in large groups at the start of the fall. These groups reach their peak at the night of Halloween. It's still unknown why this behavior occurs. More study is needed, but it's quite a sight to see as their wings glow and seem to form new magical patterns in unison. Perhaps they are casting some sort of ritual. So cute. I absolutely love this. Yeah, not as good as a pun. You were correct, as Waxalotl. Let's see what colors it came in. So if I go to Hexwing. So gray, pink, purple. You can see the designs in this wing a little better. Red, orange. And then because I bought the like supporters pack, I always get this galaxy kind of skin for free. That's like when you buy the game, it's like a different option to get like the support the game pack. And all it does is unlock this skin. It's just a way to support the creators more. I like this. And then the wing is a galaxy instead of what other design it had. Let's see if he does any activities. So, doesn't seem like he does too many of the activities. Does meditate. I think they all meditate. I think that is the one where they will all do that activity. And then yes, big in the bed is an option. This is a cool view of the room. Oh, when you're relaxing, just sleeping, he sleeps upside down. Oh, that's cute. So we can make it evening. See the pumpkin outside a little better this way. And then I think I want to switch back though. I want the knitting guy again. But yeah, now I have all the spirit companions again. And we have a cool Halloween model that I need to rig up to be able to motion capture with her. So let me save her. And then hopefully I'll be able to play around with a motion capture applier that actually wants to work with me today. So many technical difficulties, but I think we really turned the stream around. Even though we weren't able to play Stardew Valley, I think this was a really cool way to spend the stream. So hopefully you guys have really enjoyed Spirit City Lo-Fi and getting a sneak peek of the Halloween model that I'm hopefully going to have up soon. And then hopefully you guys really enjoyed making the room with me. I think this is a vibe. I wish I could decorate my house as easily as you can decorate this room. But I hope everyone has a good rest of your night. I think I'm going to call the stream here. And I will schedule out the next stream soon. Join the Discord if you have not already. And I hope to see you guys again. Have a good night, everyone.